Alrighty, attention in the pits. All racers, report to the staging lanes. The show's about to start.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, hello. Which camera we got here? This one up there?
That
Over
one up
here?
there.
Okay. I don't even know where we're at.
I mean, I can get everybody up close and personal with you.
No, we're good. I just wanted to see what was going on there.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Don
Now you can see all my gray
Johnston.
hair. Well, sorry we missed you guys last week. We had my mother-in-law, which is his grandmother. She had passed away. We didn't kind of expect it. It was kind of sudden, but she is 91 or was 91 years old, and apparently her heart just was not up to the task anymore. So she passed last Saturday?
Halloween,
Yeah,
Friday.
So 'cause my birthday was the next day, so
Yep.
it was 31st. She passed, and yeah. So anyhow, that's why we weren't here last week, fellas. Apologize, but that was kind of an important event for us, so we had to not come to the. We had calling hours, I think, that night or something. Yeah.
Yep, calling hours on Wednesday. Yep.
But so that's why we weren't here last week. So, but we're here this week. And this week, what we are going to discuss is we're going to talk about flow bench data and what value does it have? Because so many people think that they want the highest flowing cylinder head, and so I don't think that people quite understand the concept of what a flow bench is used for. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
I think that you do want the highest flowing head. Why wouldn't you? Throw a turbo on it.
Back to the turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, dig, got it. I found.
What, you had turbos for me?
I do.
All right.
I found another 98 millimeter precision Pro Mod turbo.
Perfect. That'll go nicely on the Firebird.
Well, I got.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were going to make this car faster behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one for that one, too.
Well, this will give me two, but we're going to use both of them on the same engine. So we're going to build a 540 cubic inch Pontiac engine with Ram Air 5 heads and twin turbos.
98 turbo.
Now that is on our plate, but it's not
turbos.
immediately on our plate. So we're not going to be doing that like right now. I'm gathering pieces parts right now for that.
I don't know. I'm pretty
I think he's trying to find more days off to get this going.
Jamie,
Well, you know what?
I quit.
We talked about this the last show. You know what? Jaime was not real happy with you about that.
Yeah, but we didn't work talking turbos then. All right.
Oh. Well, it takes lots of money to run a turbo engine, so
That's what I got you for.
You bet. Oh no, you don't.
Dad, this is how it works. All right.
Hey, on
You
the
know this
weekends,
by
you're gonna be
now.
on the track, and on the weekdays, you're going to be on the corner.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's exactly what's going to have to happen because you know what? I'm not going to pay for it.
See, guys, it's hard to find a good dad these days.
I know it, especially one with deep pockets,
Yeah, I know. I've been looking.
right? Well, when you find that guy, let me know.
I've only been playing the lottery. It's not doing so well.
No.
Yeah,
Apparently, you need to
yeah.
live in Chardon.
Why?
That two people who went to the same freaking gas station, played the same numbers, and now they're splitting the winnings.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I was one of them.
You were?
I was gonna say, wait. What?
Yeah, what? Okay, we're out. We're done. We'll see you guys later.
Yep.
We're going to go build an engine. Man.
We're going to go really gather some parts now.
Right?
But so anyhow, the flow bench data that we so I have a flow bench. I got a Superflow 600, and at first, when I first bought the bench, I kind of went down that rabbit hole that everybody does, where you want to try to max out your cylinder head and get the most CFM. Well, the problem with that is CFM doesn't give you the whole picture of what's going on. So if you have two ports that flow 400 CFM, we're just going to use numbers, and one of the ports kind of goes up and down. Okay, so it comes in, goes back up and down. It's got a roller coaster ride in it, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know what the hell you want to call it, but anyhow, it's got a loop-de-loop, and but the other port comes in and goes straight into the bowl. So you have two different port shapes there, and whenever you have two different port shapes that flow the same CFM, the one that has the best line of sight is the one that's going to perform the best on the engine and the track. So a flow bench is kind of deceiving. It doesn't really give you all the information you need. The operator needs to know what the data that they are collecting means and apply it to the port that they're evaluating. So I have this bench that really the only thing I use that thing for now is valve jobs. We don't use it for cylinder head porting anymore.
Wait a second, you use it?
Well, we do for valve jobs.
I thought it was just a shelf.
Well, right now it looks like a shelf because it got a lot of junk on it. But yeah, it's so we still use the bench, but we use
speaking of flow bench, not to cut you off, but we do have that one awesome video on our YouTube page that shows smoke going around the valve on the flow bench.
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know if you can pull that up. That's a pretty cool video. We shared that when we first started this channel.
Yeah, that's a couple years ago now.
A long time ago. Has it been 2 years?
2 years.
Wow. So, but yeah. So, anyways, the what we use the flow bench for is not to see what the maximum CFM the port's flowing. But what we use it for is the valve angles. I want the port to be as efficient as possible from like 100 thousandths to 400 thousandths of lift, and that's what the flow bench is really good for. The other part is the other thing I might do to see if my port is efficient or not. We will flow ahead with and without a valve in it. So we'll flow it at like max lift. We'll say our max lift is 800. And then we'll pull the valve out of it, and then we'll flow that port again without the valve in there, see if there's a difference. And if there is a difference, what the difference is and why do we have a difference? What's going on there? So again, you're collecting data. But anyways, whenever you...
All right, so...
so in that situation right there, what'll happen sometimes, believe it or not, the port will actually flow better with the valve in it than it does without the valve in it. And that comes down to your valve job and your valve seat and your back angles on the valve itself. So the flow bench has a place, but it's not what everybody thinks it is. They cylinder head manufacturers for a while, what they were doing is they were selling flow numbers, because that's the only thing that you really, as a consumer, have to compare an Edelbrock head to a DCI head, let's say, for example. So if you have an Edelbrock head that flows 300 CFM and the DCI head flows 310, well, you guys automatically think it's better. And you should, because it is a DCI head. But but anyway, the bottom line is it may not be, because if the port shape's not correct, then the head that has the better port shape, even though it flows less CFM, might be a better cylinder head for making horsepower. And so that, I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight, because so many guys, they want to know flow numbers. Every time I post a head that we port, and that's the first thing everybody asks: what's it flow? What's it flow? And I don't know how to explain it in short paragraph form on like if I post it on Facebook or whatever, without a big long explanation. I mean, it's actually...
Oh, that's the one I was just on. It might be this one here.
Yeah, I was going to say the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, it's right here. It literally is the thumbnail. So I found it. So yeah, we can share that.
All right. So yeah, so what we did, the flow bench is kind of cool for looking at flow path around the valve. And I think that's what my son's going to pull up here and show you guys. But that, I don't...
Probably should have found it beforehand, but You guys get to watch live with us. Why not?
So did we? How did we do that? Did we? Yeah, there. So
Yep.
did we use your camera, or what did we use on that?
Yeah, we used the camera right here that we are using now.
Okay, cool.
So here's
But that's
sound.
how a flow bench works. It's real simple.
They can hear it, but we can't.
You can, what I use this thing primarily
Oh, you got a
for is
speaker
like
now. Look at
valve
you getting
seat
high
angles,
tech.
and if I take and remove some material over on this side of the wall or whatever, I'll come in there.
And
with
what is that? Is that our rammer
probe,
for
and
you?
I will check and see what the pickup is. down.
Holy moly!
Because I want to know how efficient the
little bit of
airflow is moving around the valve, like we shared with you before. You want a perfect cone around that valve.
Brandon was jamming.
And
Yeah,
the
apparently.
valve seat
Holy
angles are
smokes.
critical. That-
All
So,
right,
yeah,
sorry
that's
about
pretty
that.
cool
So let's
visual.
rewind that a little bit here. Let's get back to.
I will check and see.
So
what
here we
the
go.
picked up
That's
airspeed
inside
or
the
slowed
part
airspeed
where it
down.
sucks the air through.
Those
the,
are more important
the
to me than the
tunnel.
actual flow numbers are.
Yeah, it's
because
like
I want to know how
the plate
efficient
or adapter that we put on
airflow
the
is
flow
moving
bench
around
to
the
put the
valve,
head
like
on.
we shared with
is
you
what that
before.
is.
You want a perfect.
And I don't
cone
know what
around
the
that
lift
valve.
was on that, but
And,
that's a good
the
illustration.
valve
It
seat
shows you
angles are
the
critical
it's
to
trying to
relieve
generate a
that.
cone around that valve,
But,
and that's exactly
and
what
the other
you
thing
want.
that I forgot
don't
to tell you
remember what
about
we
too
used
is,
for,
if you notice, we got
smoke
clay
on that.
around this.
Well, I
intake
made you
port.
smoke a
Well,
bunch
you
of
have
cigars.
to do that
I
because
know,
it's a
wasn't me.
sharp
Oh.
edge.
I
And
don't-
it creates a shearing effect if you don't do that.
I don't
so you
remember
have to
what we
have
used
some
either
kind of a
now.
radius.
Yeah, interesting.
Around
Well,
the
because I had
port
to edit
so
this
that the
video,
air,
so
it doesn't get turbulent.
But yeah,
or
so anyhow,
shear,
that was
they
our
call it.
ram. Is our ram air
so you
forehead
have to
that we
have
were
some
running
kind
on the
a
71
break
Le Mans.
or something that rounds that flow there,
And that
which doesn't.
was a pretty good illustration of what yeah, some of you guys
what I
are
use this
familiar
thing
with
primarily
Smoky
for is
Unic.
like valve seat
And
angles.
Smoky Unic,
if I take and
that guy,
remove
man, he
some
was a
material
genius.
over on this
And
side
believe
of
it
the
or not, he
wall or
dropped out
whatever,
of
I'll
school
come in
like
there
in
with that.
7th grade, I think. And everything he learned the hard way doing it. And he determined that the more that you can get a cone shape around that valve, the better the engine would run. And so that's what your goal is. You want to try to get a perfect cone all the way around the valve, because what will happen is if the valve's too close to the cylinder wall, it's going to distort that cone, and you're not
Yes.
going to be able to.
so you can actually kind of see it right here.
Yeah, well, you can see the cone shape. Yeah,
Well, you see the cone shape. So the cone shape's right here where my mouse is going.
yeah.
But right here, we're close to the wall. See how this is nice and foggy, where this one's, look, you can see it's disrupted a little
Actually,
bit.
that looks really good to me. That's
No,
not
it looks
bad.
really good. But
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying is, what you're
that's not
saying though
bad.
is close to that. It's close to the edge of that wall,
Yeah,
and it's disrupting it just slightly.
yeah. But when I say disrupting it, it would be swirling. You would
Oh
see a
well,
big
we weren't that
swirl.
close though.
Yeah.
I mean, we were close, but not that close.
But that looks really, really good for factory head. That thing's got a nice cone around the valve. You can see a little bit of turbulence, but not a lot. So the flow bench does have some, some things that it can teach you. And Modelo, I don't know, I can't remember how to say his last name, but anyhow, he's an Oldsmobile guy. He passed, and he developed a wet flow bench, and you could actually put dye in fluid, and then he would flow port with that fluid going around the valve, and you could see what was going on with that too. But I don't think that technology really panned out because you don't see it anymore. A lot of places used it, and I think it took you down the wrong path. And that's what a flow bench will do. What'll happen is you can make a cylinder head flow really, really good on the flow bench. And it's real easy to do, actually. All you want to do that, you just have to open up the valve bowl underneath the valve seat or underneath the valve, and it'll flow gangbusters, but it'll kill the torque. It won't run well. So, typically for street engines, we like to run like an 89, 90% throat. And for like a race engine, we might run up to a 92% throat. And what that means is your valve diameter, let's say we're going to use easy math here so that I don't have to figure this all out. But if you run a 90% of a 2-inch valve, all right, so it'd be 1.80 is your bowl diameter underneath the valve. And of course, if you're going to run a 92%, then it'd be like a 194 or 196. So it gets a little bit bigger. But the bigger you make that throat underneath the valve, the more it's going to disrupt that cone going around the valve. And so you have to be real careful because of the angles that are on the valve seat dictate your cone coming around that valve, and the valves on your valves or angles on your valve as well, and then your back angle too. So what we found with a lot of cylinder heads is you want to use what's called a nail head valve, which is pretty much flat. You know, the stem comes down and the back of the valve's pretty much flat. They call that a nail head. Where the like the Hemi heads and some of the old Pontiac Ram Air 4 heads and Super Duty heads, they actually had a tulip valve. So the angle was kind of tuliped, and then it come down to the valve seats. And there's a place for those too. But when you do the nail head, it gets rid of all that material around the base of the stem there, and then that helps airflow, especially in mid and higher lifts. So
his name was Dr. Olds Joe Mondello.
Joe Mondello, yeah, that's who it was. I couldn't remember. I'm getting old. My memory isn't as good as it used to be, but.
So I got a question, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not engine. I know little.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're measuring on the bench now, do you have a number at the top where it's like, okay, after you get your cone that you want, and is it cleared? What numbers are you looking for, or is there nothing that you're looking on?
No, actually, that's a good question,
because
Jason.
I'm used to doing stuff like that. Back in my first job, I used to check flow. So this might be kind of
well, relative. So when you did yours, did you use a manometer?
Well, yes. So it was all hand, so I'd have to tape, and it was just like fresh mark. I had to check flow to make sure it was pulling out all exhaust and everything. So I'd have to check everything, make sure we're getting the right CFM in through that. Is that almost the same thing?
Kind of. I mean, a manometer, what it is pretty much just like a fluid-filled gauge.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it's at an angle. It's not straight across, so that it has gravity to push on the fluid. Right. And then what you're doing is you're distorting that that gravity with a tube in the airflow path, wherever it might be that you're measuring. And so yeah, it's kind of the same thing. And then what the other thing you're going to do too is your test pressure has to be constant if you're going to be able to get consistent data and results.
Right.
And so what we would do is what the industry standard is for cylinder heads is 28 inches of I don't know if they call it mercury or I call it water, but it's it's just, but what it is you got to set your pressure, your test pressure at the same for every test to make sure you have a constant is what that is. And then what happens on a flow bench, what you got is there's a graph or a table where it tells you your different dial settings on your flow bench, and it'll do it at like 1 through 6, I think is what it is. And each one of the orifices, as you turn that little dial inside the bench, will have a certain CFM that it will flow with no restriction on it. And then that way you can measure the difference between what's flowing through the port and what's flowing through that plate.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right.
So I kind of have a little bit of background in there, but it's been so many years since I've done that.
Well, they use manometers for like heating and air conditioning for duct work. They use it for pipes whenever you're doing gas pipes and stuff like that. So, or even setting up a furnace, and you can use it to set up a furnace. But the manometers as an old instrument, and it's very reliable, and it's simple, but it works really, really well.
And it was light to carry around. Compared to the big old mechanical thing that they had me carrying, I'm like, I'll just do the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
So I'm I'm going states away with this stuff, and I'm flying. And it's like, you got this big old bag. And, it was a good 40-pound bag.
Wow. Carrying a bunch of,
And I'm like, I'm done. That can stay at the shop. I'll do it the old-fashioned way because I can do it faster.
That's like 2 bowling balls.
Yes.
So thank you, sir.
Sir.
Jason needed a birthday beer.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, well, happy birthday,
Just another
Jason.
day for me.
I know. I feel the same way. So you're a Scorpio too, then? Huh? I didn't know that. Man, I know a lot of people have birthdays in November. Valentine's Day must have been awesome.
Yes. It's like Aiden's was just about 2 weeks ago, so it's like it's just been a hectic.
Everybody gets drunk on Valentine's Day. Next thing you know. But yeah, so no, that was a great question. And so, the flow bench is really a simple machine. All it does is measure pressure difference. That's all it's doing. And so if you put something on top of a known orifice size and it's smaller and it flows less, then the scale up here is going to measure the difference. So again, we're going to use simple math. If your orifice flows 100 and your port flows 50 CFM, your scale would read 50% whenever you look at your scale. Yeah. And so it's a really rudimentary device, but it works really, really well.
It'll give you some good. I mean, numbers are pretty dang close.
Yeah, they're dead on, and but your test pressure has to be constant so that you can compare. Now, the reason we do that's like an industry standard. It used to be 25 inches. Well, as us racers, we want more. So they bumped it up to 28 inches so that the flow numbers would get bigger. So it sounded better. Instead of a 320 CFM head, it flows 380. So, but all you did was you measured different test pressures. All it is. So if you lowered it back down to 25 inches, it's going to flow 320.
I'm going to apologize because all these new names, even last week, it's new.
Well, YouTube did something and changed it. So a lot of these names that we're seeing are normal watchers. Like John Monin is Doofus Monkey.
Okay, I know. I've seen that one.
I'm not sure who SGR
That's
Performance
what I was
is.
ask, he came up across because he had a question. So he had, "What's your thoughts on our deal port speed?"
And Mr. Paul TA. I know he's a faithful one.
Yeah, so these are their, what are these?
These
They're,
are normals.
YouTube handles?
Yeah, they're YouTube handles.
I gotcha. Okay, so that's what they call themselves on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. How come that's coming up like that now?
Oh, SGR Performance is Ted Fox out of Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Which
Welcome,
I think
Ted.
you can change it. You just have to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know how
Okay.
I haven't been on YouTube, and
I'll look into that and see.
it's been so long since I've been on YouTube to do my own stuff. So,
Well, unfortunately, my 12-year-old probably can tell me how to change it.
Yeah, you haven't been doing anything with your channel lately.
I haven't been doing anything but working.
Oh,
Well, good for you. That's what you need to do.
I mean,
Then you can start paying for the race car.
I need to start paying for stuff for my car.
Oh, see how you are?
I know. That's your car. You just let me drive it because I'm your son.
But yeah, so that's kind of, yeah. So we have any questions?
we had one. There was, what's
you
your
go
thoughts on ideal sport speed?
Ideal port
yep.
speed.
Yeah, I think
So
that's the only one.
that's a big variable too. So for a street engine that runs at lower RPM, and when I say lower RPM, I'm going to say 6,000 RPM or lower. Okay, that will
You hear
even
that,
make it a little bit
Brandon?
lower.
6,000 or lower.
It'd be 5,000 and lower. So
Wait a second. That's a race car. So we have a race engine. So I'm well within my limit.
maybe if it's making power there.
Oh, it was making power.
So to me, there's no constant on that because that's why we increase the port size to slow the airspeed down for a higher RPM engine. For a lower RPM engine, you want to reduce the port size, which will pick the port speed up, and it'll make the engine make more torque down low. Whenever so if you want to make a lot of horsepower, say 8,000 RPM, your torque peak needs to be up around 6,000 RPM. With a street car, your peak horsepower is going to be around 5,200. Your peak torque needs to be somewhere around 35 to 4,000 RPM. And to do that, you need port speed, which comes from a smaller port. And so that's why, port speed is, again, it's not a constant, just like not everybody needs a 500 CFM head or a 300 intake valve. It all depends on the application, and but that's a good question. So for most engines that we do, because 90% of the engines we build are street guys, and they want 11-second pump gas motors is what they want. And for those engines, they're usually shifting them around 55 to 5,800. So we want port speed for those. But for like what I'm trying to do with our Le Mans, I want to slow the port speed down because I want to up the RPMs for the cubic inch that we got. And of course, there's a lot of variables there too. You got cubic inch, you got stroke, piston swept volume. There's a lot of math goes into determining what port speed you need for your particular application.
Not for me.
Oh, I know. You just got a right foot.
2 turbos.
My math is hold the foot down, and when that RPM gauge goes up to where I can see it, I shift.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's the Broadway right there.
And the reason he's saying that is because it's hidden behind the steering wheel. He can't see it right now. So,
Right where I can see it, I shift.
yeah, that's not good.
7,000 RPM all day, baby.
That's crazy. But
And apparently it was making power because it shot a piston or a rod through the frame of the car.
that is
So
pretty
it made power.
flipping amazing to me. I'm still overwhelmed by that. I can't believe that connecting rod penetrated. That steel's got to be at least 3/16 inch thick.
Yeah,
I'm still contemplating how we're going to get it out of there.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
still not even out.
Yeah,
We're
we're
going
just
to have to do some fabrication.
we're gonna have to cut it and then we're gonna have to weld it back shut again.
Yep.
That's the only thing we can do.
I'm going to put a Band-Aid on it.
Don't do this again.
Ouch.
No, you know what? So what we need to do is like the guys on the football helmets, and they put the stickers on there for whenever they.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're
I'm
gonna do.
going to, Jamie, make me little connecting rod stickers.
Yeah, they're gonna go on the quarter glass of the on the door
Yep.
glass, and so you're gonna get those when you don't blow the engine up.
Oh,
When you blow it up, then
I
you're
was-
gonna get one with a big red X
I was
on it.
excited because I have two.
We have to make a sticker in the car to tell you go easy and have a
No.
little picture of it.
I got stickers around.
No, what
inside-
we're gonna do is we're gonna get a headphone set, and he's gonna be wearing headphones in the car, and I'm gonna be screaming at him.
Let off the
And
gas.
then I'll be like 7,000 RPM, rip the cord out.
Yeah.
My dad don't know crap.
He'll be like this in the window.
So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to limit it somehow with that he doesn't know that I'm doing it.
Says you. I'll be all over that car like a spider monkey. I'll pull all the chips out.
Lowering the port just before the short term, and I'm not skipping some. I'm just not getting off subject. But
Okay.
exhaust seems to make more power. Lowering before the short term.
Yes. So on the intake side, you want to keep the short turn high, okay, and especially if you have a more direct line of sight. And I apologize, guys. I got a cold, so it's a little bit hard for me to talk tonight. But anyways, you want to keep the short turn high and rounded for the intake side. But on the exhaust side, it just wants to get that gas out of there as quick as possible. So laying the port floor down on the exhaust side helps a lot. It helps a whole lot. It'll make a lot more power. And especially if you run an oxygenated fuel. And oxygenated fuel can be pump gas too because they put ethanol in it. So, it's got 10% alcohol in it. And whenever, so obviously alcohol's got a little bit of oxygen content, so it's going to have a different burn rate than just plain straight gasoline. But yeah, no, absolutely lower the floor on the exhaust side, raise it on the intake side.
We have a one-off subject question. Any update on the cylinder heads?
I don't know. I tried getting a hold of the tooling maker. Hopefully he's watching tonight, and to see if he's got all the changes made and got them back to the foundry yet or not. So I don't know. I haven't heard nothing yet. But I definitely want to find. I'm on that. Trust me. I want to start getting that done because it's going to take a while to get the castings, and then we got to get it to the machine shop. And I don't know if Troy's watching tonight or not, but Troy, he's my guy that machines the heads for me. So they got to get me back on their schedule, and it's a long process to go. Once you stop the train, you got to get the train running again, and it's going to take a minute. So,
And then John Monin said, we said 9-second pump gas engines, but you don't want to sell them.
you don't want to what?
Don't want to sell them.
Why?
I don't know. Why don't you want to sell them? I've been saying that forever.
I don't mind selling them. The only thing is whoever buys them, I want to make sure that they understand that it's not a an engine that you're going to drive to California, and it requires maintenance. So, but yeah, I'll build 9-second pump gas engines. I love building those. Joe Bass has got one.
Crap. Yeah, look at Joe Bass. He's driving that car all over the place.
Yep.
Having time of his life.
Mm-hmm. Joe Bass has got one, and Steve Lemoo's got one.
Okay, well, Dakota's timeout said, well, how about an 8-second pump gas engine?
Yeah, well, that one's a little tougher. And, you know, those are hand grenades just waiting to go off. But you know what? Eventually, who knows? We might be able to get something going. Well, you know what? I bet you Brandon Deavy's engine, or even Joe Bass's engine, in a lighter weight car, if you had like a Pro Street type car with a lightweight chassis that weighed maybe 2,800 pounds.
You can probably break into the high 8s.
It might.
Oh, now Phil the third said 8.5.
8.5.
How about a 7.2?
Why don't we just go all the way to 5 seconds? Did you see the Pro Mod record? They just went a 5.11, 284 mile an hour. Let's try to do that on pump gas. What do you think?
Well, Cletus just broke a new record too.
Yeah, he went a 590 something, I think, with his car.
2, I think it was.
Yeah. And, insane.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But he's not running pump gas. He's running those big turbos that I'm going to put together on our engine.
And he's running pump gas. I mean, he pumped it into the car.
Yeah, they dump it in the car.
Oh.
There's a big difference.
Well,
and it's clear. You could drink it. Well, no, you can't drink methanol. That'll make you go blind or die. But
you can definitely smell it.
Yeah, ethanol. Now, you can drink ethanol because that's corn. But methanol's made with wood. So, yeah. But
Good
no.
for smoking.
I don't know about that.
Just light it on fire and start to smoke.
Well, it'll smoke. You won't see the smoke, though. You won't see the fire either.
It burns hot. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Dakota timeout said, if it ain't a pump gas 3-second engine, I won't touch it.
Where are you getting your pump gas?
Oh, yeah.
SGR Performance said, along the lines of flow, what is your thoughts on ideal intake and exhaust valve size? We actually picked up flow and power in our 350 Fletch build by downsizing.
Well, so, it depends. You know what? So if you have a small cylinder bore and you got too big a valve in there, intake valve especially, not so much the exhaust side, but too big of an intake valve, it's going to shroud it because the cylinder wall's too close to it. And you can actually make more power with a smaller valve. And we've seen that too. So with the factory heads, Pontiac's factory heads they didn't design them obviously for race engines. They did it for everyday cars. But whenever we tried going to like a 219, 219 we did okay with. When we tried to do a 200 valve or 221 valve, it was too shrouded and it actually lost horsepower. So we went back down to like a 214, which stock is 211, and we made the best power with a 214 valve.
Philip the third had to add and a blower.
And a blower, yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Blowers fix everything. You put a turbo or a blower,
Absolutely.
nitrous oxide.
Fixes divorces. It fixes
Did you see the new
everything?
It does.
Hold on. That might be a cheating
You point to one guy in that racetrack that just got done making a 4-second pass and see if he's frowning.
Well, what's that got to do with being divorced?
You don't think about your divorce.
Oh, okay. I had to get on your train of thought there. I didn't know where you were at.
You just made even a 5-second pass. I'll be smiling ear to ear.
Yeah.
So
what, are we talking eighth mile?
no, full quarter.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think we're ever going to do that. That costs mega dollars.
I'd be holding on to my pants and smiling the same.
So what you're going to have to do is I don't know what you got to do to get our YouTube channel to Cletus's level so that we can play with Cletus.
We need more burnouts. We've already talked about it. We're going to keep on slacking on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bring the Harley over. We're going to have to do burnout.
Well, you know what? Let's get the race car engine back together. We'll do burnouts in the street out here.
Heck yeah, we will.
Turbos on that engine. It'd make some hell of a noise over here.
Actually, turbos muffle the exhaust, which is
Really?
cool.
I
Yeah.
like the whistle.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of whistle.
But yeah, so that smaller valves can make more power, especially on the intake side. The exhaust side, actually, the bigger the better, but not always. And so, because what you can do with if you have a head that is not flowing real well on the exhaust side, you can increase the duration on the camshaft on the exhaust side of it, and it'll compensate for that, and it'll make more power. So you don't really have to make the valve bigger. You just got to get the exhaust out. And if you look at a lot of the LS stuff that's performance engines in the GM performance catalog, the LS camshafts have, some of them have up to like 35 degrees duration split from intake to exhaust, which is huge. We've been experimenting lately with 18 to 22 degree splits.
Dakota Time Out said, if you want to grow your channel, just make video regularly, like once a week. And we're just not exciting people.
We are not exciting.
This is as exciting as we get.
So, I mean, you know what? You said you were going to sit around with pasties on and stuff. So,
Oh,
All right, Jamie.
not Jamie, you.
no, she can 3D print them right now.
Yeah, Jamie, I need my pasties.
Jamie said, maybe my street. Well, no, your street's funner. We have a lot more Karens over here. That makes content.
Yeah, but I want to go to
Yeah.
3rd Street because it's a little sandy, so it make a little sketch.
Ooh, get a little sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about that on the way over here tonight. I'm thinking, man, I'm just a boring guy. I'm just a regular, everyday dude. I don't make.
SGR agrees with me. Pasties and a leopard Speedo.
Yeah, but we wore the leopard out. We only have yellow.
Well,
Well,
we do have. No, we don't have a tiger tail no more either.
no, I lost
They
that.
took that.
Took it.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my pasties at?
I don't know. You got one?
Secretly, you don't know.
Mm-hmm. She knows.
So what makes Cletus's channel so exciting?
The Miss DCI contest.
Is it like, what's he do?
Yeah, Pontiac John's still waiting on the Miss DCI contest. Well,
The Miss DCI contest?
Winner, you're not going to find any good candidates.
Well, you never know. The thing of it is, Mom won't let me do that.
yeah, but I'll put it on.
Your wife won't let you do it.
I don't care.
If it gets content,
She don't
Yep.
care. I'm just not allowed to be there.
Oh, we're not allowed to judge?
I gotta put it on from
wait
a
a minute.
remote
It's
location.
look, don't touch, right?
Right. Well, you know what?
I'm going to be in Daytona. I'm going to see all kinds of.
You can go anywhere you want to get your appetite, but you got to come home to eat.
Exactly.
I tell my wife all the time.
And they know where
I love my Firebird. I will be devoted to my Firebird. I will only be with my Firebird. But I like going out and looking at other Firebirds.
Right. Exactly right. That's what I tell Mom.
She doesn't understand that.
That's a good.
So, honey,
women.
you're like my GTO. 65. You're a little slimmer.
You're a silver tongue dung
yeah,
devil.
apple doesn't fall far.
Cletus tends to
I
do a
learned
lot
him
of
well.
Oh, so Cletus
Okay.
does a lot of burnouts and myth busting, like the electric turbos and hard park the spark.
Well, so you know what? I thought about stuff like that too.
See,
Did
that's the problem with you. You don't like destroying stuff.
well, you're right. I like building it, making it better. I don't like destroying it. And I have a tough time with that.
Let's start small.
So,
Build a
but you know
small
what?
part.
I got a Pontiac 350 engine. A customer of mine has given it to me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to abuse that little thing. It's got low mileage on it. It's out of his 75 formula. And it's, I think his car, when he pulled it out, had 49,000 miles on it.
Hey, let's put it in my Equinox.
So,
let's put it
well, don't tempt us.
Let's put it in a light body car.
I still want a
Smallest
turbo,
car
though.
that you can find.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put good rod bolts in it, because I know the rod bolts will fail right away. We're not going to even take a chance with that. But we're going to put good rod bolts in it, but we're going to leave everything else stock. And we're going to see what we can do, how much abuse that engine will take.
What are we going to do it on?
I don't know. Build a go-kart. Build a big RC car. We don't even have to be in it. We'll just drive it remote control.
That's fine by me.
That would be cool as hell.
Right?
But we're going to find them right now.
And there's no rules on that for the racetrack.
What do you mean?
They don't have rules for RC cars at the drag strip.
Yeah, well, what's that mean?
We don't have to run a roll cage.
Oh, Yeah, because nobody's in it.
Yeah.
If it crashes, who cares?
Right.
That's what crashes into the stands.
Oh, yeah, well, we don't want that.
Your opponent.
Yeah.
Sandrail, he says, you know what? We got that dragster.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I'll race that.
What dragster?
It's a front engine drag.
I got a dragster in the trailer outside the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not a
school.
front engine, it's rear engine.
Oh, it is rear
Yeah.
engine?
Yeah, it's
Kinda
rear
cool.
engine.
I didn't
Yeah.
Still be
know you
cool.
had
Just to
that.
see-
I'll wear,
Just-
I'll wear a
But
helmet.
it is an old one.
How light is it though? How heavy? Is
Oh,
it?
I don't know. They probably weigh about 1,800 pounds, maybe.
Still,
Oh,
light
it's
as it
light.
can be.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
See what you can.
But it's
get
not
up to.
legal
never seen
anymore.
it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but if you can,
But you know what? I'm putting my son in. I don't care. We'll be all
And the
right.
thing of it is,
we can still make it do burnout.
I've done
on the road.
sketchier
Right.
stuff. We could go to Quaker City. They don't check.
Well, son, you were scared to death to race that car with a little bitty rub on the tire.
No, that's because that's not a little bitty rub. That's a hole.
It is not. It's a little bitty spot, right? Not even that big.
I looked and I go, oh, that's how it's holding air. There's a tube inside there. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Exactly. It's not bulging like your intestines do when you got a hernia.
Hey, this is the first week. It's
holding air.
Yes.
But
it's
you know
half,
what?
It's half.
Obviously, I didn't care once I got to the track.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, it
sent
was
it.
holding pretty good.
Yes, you did. You ran it all the way out the back door.
Almost the first pass.
I think it was
Yeah.
holding all the way up to
As a
a
matter
quarter
of-
pound of the difference.
Oh, yeah.
It
You had to
does.
let some out.
It just
Yeah.
now starting to lose the air pressure now.
It's fine.
Yeah, the first pass, I almost made a full pass.
You got to
'cause,
see the
man,
stuff that I used to race on.
Yeah,
Because I
I
didn't
know.
have any money back in the day.
But we need to. What would it make? What would it do to? What would it cost to get the dragster legal?
I honestly don't know. We'd have to take it to a tech session and have them go over it and tell us what we need to do, because I really don't know. I know that it's got the old spoked bicycle wheels on the front
Oh
of
heck yeah!
Heck yeah.
it. It's old school.
Hey,
I mean,
they run
it's
a
old
vintage-
school.
Vintage class.
They do.
So there
Yep.
you go. You're good.
And
That's all we
the
need.
trailer that's in, I don't know if you know it or not. That is an old trailer that was custom built. That like your one of some of the guys back in the day, Coletta and all those guys that used to run Top Fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer was custom built for somebody like that.
Is that the white trailer?
Yep.
Right.
Ah, the horse trailer. is what
It
I
looks
call
like a horse trailer, yeah. It looks like a horse trailer, but that's a custom-built Top Fuel trailer. And I had a guy stop by. He schooled me on that because I didn't really know what I had there. And the guy comes by the shop and he's looking at the trailer and he's going all over it and everything because it's got a really cool generator built into it. And it's got air lift on it and all kinds of cool stuff. But anyhow, and it's got air lines going through the whole thing so you can work, run air tools and stuff. But he's looking at the trailer and he goes, you know what you got here? And I said, no, I don't. He goes, he said, this is an old Top Fuel trailer. He says, you want to sell it? And I said, no. He goes, I'll give you $8,000 for it. And I said, I said, no.
I mean, that's the cost of a new one.
Yeah, I know, but it might be worth more than that. I don't know what it's worth,
You
but
might have
I didn't want to sell it.
Hey, now you need to do your numbers. You know your numbers on cars. You got a cool trailer.
Yeah, I got a cool trailer. It is
I
cool.
mean, maybe you get that all set up.
I just-
and you have a vintage.
That's what
kinda
my channel's
setup,
going to be.
Yeah.
My channel's
Well,
going to be.
maybe
I'm
that
going
might be something
to
you
get that
take
dragster out of
We
the
do.
trailer.
You know what? We could do a cackle fest with
And
that
put
thing. We'll
Big
build a Top
Johnston-
Fuel engine.
Big Johnston Garage dragster. Yeah.
Like, you got your gangster, little pistol shooting over there too.
The little pistol shoot.
You're pulling
Yosemite?
me, You're pulling me.
No.
That's right.
So, yeah, what we have to do is we'll have to dig that thing out and see. But you know what? That would be cool. That's what we could do. We could put that 350 on nitromethane
Yeah.
and see if it'll hold up to it or not.
Oh, heck yeah, it will. How thick's that
Doing
shield?
burnouts in front of the house.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at Cindy's house.
No.
You big chicken.
Nope.
Listen. If the cops don't show, you don't get contact.
The police station is literally 0.02 miles away.
That's what we want.
I'll do it in front of the police station.
Hey, you know what? It wouldn't be the first time for me. You can ask my son about the time when I moved down to Mogador. I
Yeah.
met all of Mogador's finest on the first day.
Yep.
Oh,
See?
That would be Canal too.
A whole 3 tops. I mean,
Well,
maybe 4.
Actually, I think they had like 5. I didn't know how many they were going to use to arrest me, but I know how many showed up.
Do not throw your beer can at me.
So, but yeah, I had a 81 Grand Prix that ran low 10s. Actually, it had the Ram Air 4 that we're using on our car back here now. And the one police officer, he was on duty in his cruiser, and he says, "Hey, why don't you take that thing out on the street and do a couple of burnouts for me with it?" So I did. And so the neighbors called up, and this is what they said. They said, they had a report there was a top fuel car doing burnouts out on the street. And they sent every Mogador police officer.
And no offense, if you can go more than just straight line, catch me.
I'll just do it right in front of the police station because there's no one there.
Perfect. Yeah, they're all out driving around.
They're all driving around or sitting in the donut shop.
Yeah. That's what we got to do is we got to buy them donuts, and then they won't come.
I'll do donuts.
You know what? Doing donuts in a dragster, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's views right there.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
See,
Have to get that down south.
Well, if we do that, we're not going to be able to do a slick, so we're going to have to put something on the back of
We
it.
have to throw some.
Yeah,
let's get some old Coker slicks.
some old dry rotted bias ply tires so they blow out whenever you're going around circles.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there's a set of tires right there.
Yeah, perfect.
Those
Those are old.
Yep. Those are old.
Philip the third, you're getting censored again. Well, quit swearing.
Right?
Who's swearing?
Oh,
Philip said he's
Phil.
getting censored again.
Oh,
He's,
well, he's probably getting drunk.
he
And
cusses
Jeannie's
like a
after him.
sailor.
Too.
Jeannie's after him. That's why.
The old flame burnouts.
Look, the old 1670 flame. Oh, heck yeah. Bleach
Yep.
burnouts.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Or you know what? We'll screw it. We might not get the 350 up to speed with the tire, so we'll just have to light the ground on fire and let me drive through it and spin the
No,
tires.
no.
Do
If
the
we-
Back to the Future
Listen,
time.
I'm telling you right now, we put nitromethane in that tank. That 350 will light those tires.
All right, let's do it.
I guarantee it. And we're going to have flames coming out of the...
I was going to say, we're going to have to light the candlesticks.
No, they'll light. You're going to have blue flames shooting out of them headers.
Nitro is like skydiving without a parachute. You can only do it at least once.
Well, unfortunately,
Hey, there's been people survive without a parachute. Get on the internet and read the stories.
Philip the Third said, drive to the jail. You're going to end up there anyway.
we know a few people there already,
True.
so we might.
Yeah.
It'll be just sitting at the
I
gate and
know.
they'll just
I got
laugh
a.
at us.
I got a Stark County sheriff in my back pocket. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you think.
She will let you sit.
she'll take me into my own private room, and I'm like, yes, I'm getting out. But she'll just beat me to death. But,
Is it a private room like the strip club?
yeah,
I think they're going to strip you and you're not going to like it.
It's going to cost you more than $100.
but well, she likes to
Yeah.
use her nightstick.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever they do that cavity search, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
but she'll let me out after I'm done.
You don't know that. You
I'll
don't
not
know
funny.
that.
No, she will.
She'll give him a runaround.
Oh yeah, she definitely would.
She'll take way too much enjoyment out of it.
Yep, she would.
Do I know her?
Sarah.
Oh, I think I met her at
Yeah.
your whenever they were there for a tailgate party.
Yep.
She'll hold you to it. She's not gonna let down. She's one of those.
And she works in a prison,
her,
doesn't she?
her husband really likes me though, because we grew up in Lakemore.
Go easy on him. That's all he's gonna tell.
Yeah. Yeah. When you bend him over.
Spit on it at least.
Don't make it hurt so bad.
Yeah.
He's my buddy.
Yep. He'll say you gotta let him go at the end.
He says he didn't get censored that time. What did he say? I said,
don't
drive
know.
him to the jail.
He's,
You're gonna,
he's talking dirty.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so we could do that. You know what? I'm gonna go get that 350 from my customer. He said we could have it. So we're gonna abuse that thing. It's a 75 350. Ain't worth nothing. And I don't know what nitromethane will do with a Pontiac engine, but I'm going to find out.
I know what it does for Big Chief.
How much is nitromethane a gallon anyway? Where
Like
do you buy it at?
45 gallons?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Or 45 bucks a gallon?
I think it's more than that. I think nitromethane is like $200 or $300 a gallon. I'm not sure.
Hello.
But we're only going to need a gallon because that's how long it's going to last.
Right?
Hell, we don't even need that much.
No, it'll take a gallon. You got to warm it up. So yeah, nitromethane's not cheap.
Nitromethane per gallon. $95 to $98.
Oh, so it came down. It's cheap. Hell, we'll get a 55-gallon drum of it.
53 gallons of pure nitromethane costs around $3,222.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was
Which is
What do you
roughly
think that's for
$60 per gallon.
Our $2,000.
How much a gallon?
$60 a gallon if you buy it in a 53-gallon drum.
Buy it in a drum.
Okay. Well, we're gonna buy 10 gallons
We'll,
of it.
we'll
Spend
our Trump money.
$1,000 for YouTube views. Okay.
Here it is. I found it.
Yep.
There you go.
Bam. $187 for 5 gallons.
Perfect.
Oh, that's not bad.
That ain't bad. That's a 50-50 mix.
Oh,
though.
that's a 50-50 mix. What kind of crap are you trying to sell me?
Watered down shit.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's like 50-50 alcohol and nitro.
This VP.
But that would be cool
Yeah.
because then you could hear you could still hear the cackle.
We used to get it at the Fuller shop would sell it because they did more like small engines too, but they're not around.
Well, you
anymore,
run
so I don't know.
nitromethane in your little Cox airplanes,
Yeah.
Okay.
but it's not 100%. It's probably a 50-50 mix too.
Did I just see nitro for RC?
Yeah.
Nitro is
Yeah,
that
that's
the
what he's
same
talking
kind?
about. Yeah.
Yep,
That's what all gas-powered RC
Yeah.
cars run off of.
yep. It's nitromethane
Smells so good.
because
It does.
they have a glow plug. It's like a diesel, but they need to have that oxygenated fuel. Nitromethane. You know what? Some of the guys that are watching tonight might know what the chemical makeup is of that, but I tell you what, it's pretty corrosive and it's very volatile.
I can't find straight. It's always 50-50.
It's probably what they only allow it.
Well, I know you're allowed to run like 90 or up to 90%, I think, in top fuel.
Okay, so we can do an RC top nitro drag.
Oh, yeah.
We can play around and still be a little bit
Nitro
kind of cool. That'd be
methane.
kind of cool.
Yeah, the only thing VP sells is 50-50.
So we can't get 100%
Summit
from
sell?
VP. They don't.
Summit
They
sell?
don't.
But-
sell it.
You know, you're good friends with what's that top fuel racer? That used to race for Summit Racing. Now he's in IHRA. Del Worsham.
Del Worsham? I don't know him. I know.
That's not who I'm thinking of, though. Who used to race for Summit Racing? For Top Fuel Funny Car?
I don't know.
You got me now.
Philip, you know this.
What the guy that I know is he races for John Force.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say
But
it.
but I don't. So I tell you what, because I got this cold, I don't know what the hell I got going on. But man, I can't remember squat right now.
Well,
And it's
brain fog.
yeah, and it's driving me crazy. But
No, they said some chicken broth and some
Jameson.
pepper.
No, Jameson.
We do
Black
got to do a
pepper.
shot for
No.
Jason.
yeah, if we had a shot of whiskey, that'd be
We
good.
got some good
Yep.
shit in the garage.
We do.
What's in the garage?
Do you have the Tennessee one?
Well,
the bourbon?
I just need a little bit because I got a sore throat. That's all.
Oh, that'll clear it up.
That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, nitromethane and NHRA
Let's
allows up
see.
to 95%.
You want to know
So
who raced the Summit?
yeah, who was not well? I don't know about Summit, but Summit Racing I don't think had a top fuel car. But John Force, he's talking about the guy that races for John Force. I see him. I talk to him every time I go to the track, and I can't think of his name. It pisses me off.
Didn't he used to race for Summit though too?
I thought it.
Well, they have Summit's part sponsor with those
Right,
guys,
that's
yeah.
what I mean. But wasn't
But I can't
those drivers.
Yeah, he
Austin Proc, Jack Beckman, is those?
no.
No, those are new
none of
ones.
those.
Sorry, those are new ones.
Ah, it's gonna
not
drive me
list-
crazy.
It's
Till
not going to list anything old school right now.
I know who it is too, and I
well, you talked to him with me one time when we were there.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name?
It's some races now for him.
You think?
I do
I know.
like the someone just.
Oh, hey, you know
mentioned-
what? Jeff Downey, I don't know if you're watching tonight, but
There you go. It's been sitting in the shop for a minute.
yeah.
We brought it back.
Brought it out here, so and it's icy cold. This is from a
medicine cups.
this is from a distillery down in Texas somewhere, and they whenever these are empty, they hang them. They got a little thing here you can hang
That's
it.
cool as shit.
That is cool.
Yeah, we need to
Amarillo,
get it so
Texas,
we can
that's where
have
this
that
is from.
for our camper.
Amarillo.
All right.
We're not vodka drinkers, though.
Do you want-
You know what? You can run your car on this, though.
You want this
Yeah,
or
well,
that?
here, I want to smell it.
Take a swig.
I will take a
That
swig.
doesn't have a smell.
No, does it?
Nope.
All right. Bottoms up.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, take a
No, it
swig.
doesn't.
Take a swig.
You
I don't want it.
you already swigged it, didn't you?
No. It's all you, brother.
Oh,
I don't drink
You're daring me.
vodka.
I don't either.
That tastes like rubbing alcohol to me.
I imagine. That's probably.
That's why I can't do it.
Tell the third said Kenny Burst. Did I say that right?
Well, Kenny Bernstein's
You
not
got
the
to do
guy.
one.
It has to be
Yep.
a baby one. I don't want a big one.
Because it's Jason's birthday.
Okay, just baby.
Come here.
No, baby. No, okay.
No, it ain't Gary Selzy.
Well,
It's
that's
not
not a baby.
Whit
I
Bazemore.
need like a baby of a baby.
They got another winter one, the winter jacket. I almost bought it
Oh.
yesterday.
I have that bottle still upstairs on the coffee bar or bar. Yeah.
I know Don Schumacher too, but I don't know him personally. I've just talked to him a couple of times. But man, oh man, what the heck? He's an older guy now, and I don't know.
Easy?
Sizemore? Not Gary Sizemore.
No,
Yeah, that's what Philip said. Whit Bazemore?
it's not Al Hoffman.
I can't remember who it is.
And it
but
did-
Dad's right. We were talking to him at the racetrack one time.
It didn't come up. It came up 25, 26.
He races for Scat or is it Skag?
His car had
What's the lawnmower?
Skag.
Skag.
You know what? They just announced that, didn't they?
Wilkerson.
yes, it is Wilkerson.
I
So
heard that.
yep. So Wilkerson, and I do know him, but you know what? I don't know that I'd be able to get nitro
Cheers.
from him.
No.
All right, guys, happy birthday.
Thanks. Cheers, Jamie.
Cheers, everybody.
Yep,
Bottoms up.
getting rid of my sore throat.
Ooh, that bill.
Give me some of that vodka.
And remember, you got to get up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we, though?
Here,
Well-
why don't you, instead of doing that, Brandon, why don't you just do the rest of mine?
Down it.
No.
You got this.
It's going to go in that drain in about 2 seconds.
What do you got?
You want some?
You
of
don't
this?
want your whiskey?
No.
I'll give you
I'll
half.
drink it.
You want a halfer?
Halfer. I'll try.
I haven't been in the mood
That
to
tastes like
drink.
rubbing alcohol. Why aren't you in the mood to drink?
I don't know. I
You're
have-
my
I
whiskey
can't
girl.
smell
I
it.
know. I have not had anything to drink other than like margaritas at the restaurant since camp closed. I've not.
don't even
Well,
have
good
any
for you
flavor.
guys. That's awesome. You like it?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
I've never
smoother than
tried
Jack. It's smoother than Jack.
Yeah. It's smooth. It
I'm
ha-
not a
it has
Jack
an
drinker.
aftertaste.
I'll drink it, but Jack, it has that kick, but that has no kick. Like
So,
it's smooth.
so what do these guys want us to do? I mean, you know what? My son wants to do crazy stuff.
So
He wants to jump off the roof naked in the snow or stuff.
I
You know, things
mean,
like that.
We could do that. We could do that in about a week.
Well, you guys have a deck high enough. We could do that.
Well, they
That
did
was
say
good.
they want to try 3 different gases, run it on one, but I don't know how would you do that because
Yeah, you can
you
do
have to
that.
do a teardown, don't you, or no?
No, nope. We'd started out with like pump gas,
That's what
And-
they're wanting.
and then we could do like race gas, and then we could do methanol, and then we could do nitromethane.
Okay.
But the thing of it is, I'm gonna have to do this on my chassis dyno, so we're gonna have to put that in the dragster so that we can put some zoomies on it, so we can get some really cool pictures. I'm gonna do it at
Well,
night.
You need to get the chassis dyno up to snuff.
Yep. Well, we're gonna work on that. I got a fella named John Elam that I don't know if he's watching tonight or not, but he wants to come down and start tuning cars at my shop, and he wants to use the chassis dyno. So we're gonna get that going.
Okay.
So yep.
Yeah, because I got a couple customers that's asking.
Do you?
So,
There's a big demand for it. The big thing is I got to get the right waivers drawn up and everything, because if the car blows up on the dyno, not our fault.
no,
So,
right. I have my stepdad wants to do his, and
Mm-hmm.
then I have his best friend wants to do his Chevy 55. He's got a truck.
Okay.
Do you want to run on nitro?
So some guys, yeah, do they want to run on nitro? Some
He's
guys,
crazy. Just give him a little bit.
some
of
guys just want 3 pulls so they can see what the horsepower is.
Yeah, that's-
But realistically, what the dyno's for is to try to find more power.
Yeah,
You know, and
that's what
tune it.
They're both at. He's got a station wagon Chevy. Shoot, the name. I know it, but it's just brain fart. It's one of those days. But
It's
he
a
has-
race car or what?
Yeah, he's got a
Ah,
tub,
Torco
it's race
cells,
car,
okay.
And he's got a 55 Chevy truck tubbed. That's a street, pro street, so he drives it on the street more.
Okay.
So but the other one's full drag.
Okay.
So it's full tube chassis. And,
Are these Mopars, Chevys, Pontiacs?
the one's a Chevy. The other two are Mopars.
Okay. Torco, is that 100% nitromethane or
That's-
95% nitromethane?
95%. He said that was what was legal.
And how
This
much
is
is that?
99.99 pure nitromethane, high octane fuel.
And for 5 gallons?
5 gallons is $330.
Ouch.
Okay.
But okay.
Hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna. I gotta get our view up. We gotta start blowing shit up. Apparently.
Now, honestly, does that shit burn blue? Is it that hot that it'll burn blue? If
Well,
It will when you have it in a puddle.
what?
yeah.
What? Nitromethane?
Yeah. At least
Well,
our RC car.
whenever it comes, have you ever seen the Cackle Fest? Whenever they switch them
Yeah.
over from methanol to nitromethane,
Yeah.
it goes from you can't see anything but fuel vapors coming out to all of a sudden blue and orange flames shooting out of the head.
That's what I was imagining. I just
Yeah.
Well, when you have it in a big puddle, I've seen people like when they dump out like what they have left in the car or whatever.
Well, if you put nitromethane and fertilizer together, it's a bomb.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
don't say that.
So yeah,
Do
you
not
don't
try
want,
this at home.
you
kids.
do not want to mix it. I think it's lye that you mix that with, it'll blow up.
And Tim Wilkerson is a very nice guy.
Yes.
He will talk to you no matter what he's doing.
Yep.
And
Tim
now
is a great guy.
I've seen him. He was racing a few top fuel funny cars on IHRA.
Well, he runs cars with he drives for John Force is who he drives for, but Tim's a great guy, and I've known him for years, but I haven't seen him in a while. We haven't been to a race in a while. We haven't went to the NHRA race for what, probably 6-7 years. I need to get back there.
It's been a long minute.
So you know what, IHRA, that Durana guy, and I don't know what that stands for. It's not his name. So what's that DRAHANA, whatever the hell it is? That 42, he called all the racetracks that name now. What does that stand for? Do you know?
Badass.
Well, what's badass is that he's putting a ton of money in IHRA and
Yeah.
bought all these tracks up and and updating all the tracks. So NHRA better get their shit together because if not, he's going to put a hurting on them boys.
Well, let's just look at this. NHRA is going to take a big hit because John Forrest's family is no longer racing.
None of them?
None of them.
Yeah, he's like 50% of the show.
Right?
Yep.
John
all the
Force is
girls
like the
are
beginning
officially
name
retired.
of drag racing.
Brittany Forrest stepped down. She wants to spend more time with focusing on her family.
Well, good for her.
So he has no one racing with a Forrest name. It's all new and
Well,
upcoming
you could
racers.
adopt me,
Right?
I don't know,
Oh my
but
God,
you could
I
try.
would love to have John.
John is a
John's
wild
my boy.
man. John's a wild man.
John's
I don't
my
know
boy.
him personally, but I've talked to him a couple of times, and he's a wild man.
Oh, even his show was crazy.
I'm short, but he's shorter than I am.
That's
Isn't that crazy? I think he's only like 5'3" or 5'4".
well, lightweight. See, you're made for the drag.
Right. Yeah. I used to be 5'6". I don't know if I still am or not, but yeah.
What's your thoughts on flow versus cam? At what point can you have too much cam or too much head?
So what happens is if you have a good cylinder head, you don't need as much camshaft. But if you have a poor cylinder head, then you need a lot of camshaft and you need a tighter lobe separation. And because you need a lot of overlap so that you can create a mild supercharging effect inside the chamber. And camshaft choice is very critical with cylinder heads. And like the Pontiac stuff that we used to run a shitload of duration. I was one of the first guys that had put like really big camshafts in Pontiacs. And whenever I did that, guys couldn't believe that and the other thing I was doing too was before everybody else, I was using 5,500 stall converters and everybody else was using 3,500 stall converters. But I realized real quick whenever I put a big ass cam in them, they make a freaking lot of power because the cylinder head sucks so bad it needs a lot of duration.
So said, "Oh, you're the guy."
I'm the guy. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm the guy.
I just remember growing up as a kid, and I will attest to this. I don't know what my dad was doing with his race car, but I know that we lived at the racetrack, and I loved it. I mean,
we were there
would go,
3-4 days a week.
If they were racing on Monday and Tuesday, he would have been there. We were there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yep. If there was a local track open, we were at the racetrack.
And I love racetrack hamburgers.
It's because you grew up on them.
Yep, love them.
Them and French fries.
Yep.
But they were good back then. Today they suck.
Well, yeah. Well, back then they didn't have.
They had real meat.
It was real meat.
Yeah, exactly.
And the bun was a real bread. It wasn't like the crap. And then
it wasn't hard pretzel dough or whatever.
And then they threw onions on it and pickles, and then you had to put your own ketchup and mustard on it.
Yep. And a cheeseburger, the cheese just dripped off of it.
Right.
Yep.
That's when it was 100% fat, pretty much.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
you gotta pick, and it's like 80%. I don't think it's 80% anymore.
No, it ain't.
Because it doesn't cook right.
It's garbage.
It is. So it's like.
So yeah, you grew up in a good time at the racetrack.
No.
So
yep. No, I remember that very vividly as a kid. And we went to Youngstown, which was an airstrip.
Yeah, it used to be an old airport.
It wasn't even a racetrack.
Yep.
And then
no, it was a racetrack.
Once you laid enough rubber on it, it was a racetrack.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you had to stop, let the airplane land, and then you were allowed to go back to racing again. They swear to God.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then we went to Quaker City a lot, and we went to 42 a lot.
Yep. 42 a lot. I went to 42 a lot. We were there Wednesday and Saturday at 42. What's that?
Real meat, no cardboard vegetables.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No more extra preservatives.
No, it was that was good stuff back then.
And I remember we would trailer the car, and we rode in the old square body that you gave to me.
Yep.
And I would fall asleep on the floor on the way back home because you'd be out till 11:30, 12 at night.
Oh, it was later than that. You just didn't know it.
That's when I went to sleep.
Yeah, we were at the racetrack till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's where I learned everything I know now. What I would do, the part that he didn't see because he was younger, is I would go back to the shop and I would pull the camshaft out of the engine, put another camshaft in. Or I'd pull the cylinder heads off and I'd do more port work. Or I'd pull them off and do another valve job. Or I was just constantly changing things on my engine to learn as much as I could learn about engines. And it paid off. I mean, what I've learned is invaluable now. And that's how I did it. You know, we were at the racetrack all the freaking time.
Yep. And then whenever we finally, what I call graduated to the Pro Stock car, that's when my mom of all people who doesn't like the racetrack, would come out to the racetrack and make us all lunches and dinners and and we'd spend a lot of time that's when we started going to Norwalk more.
Yeah. I have the opportunity to buy that car back. I don't really want that car back, but
I really want that car back.
I know you do because that was a cool car. But
it was a very cool car. It used to be an old actual Pro Stock Pennzoil car.
But I never got to drive it. Uncle Paul got to drive it.
Well, that's why I want it back.
Yeah, I need to.
I want you to race this one.
I'm going to. Don't you worry yourself.
With the turbos, the first one.
Well, no, we're not putting turbos in that car. That car won't handle it. Not the engine I want to build. I'm thinking this thing's going to make.
The Pro Stock car.
It's going to make 3,500, 4,000 horsepower with the twin turbos on it. Yeah, that car won't. It'll tear that car in half.
Yeah, no more. Rod might go more than it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brandon.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? We put it in the other car. The rod, there's no frame for the rod to go through. It'll go stuck into the track.
Yeah.
We don't need that one.
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to run on 7 cylinders next
Yep.
round.
Hammer down, baby.
Yeah.
Put duct tape on it.
Yep. Hammer that hole shut.
Yep.
Put oil in it. You know what? If we would have known what we know now after tearing that engine apart, we could have literally done that.
Yeah.
Because everything else was fine in that engine. There was
Yeah.
no other bearing problem or
Nope.
nothing in that engine.
We could have ran on 7 cylinders.
Yep. We would have had to put a pipe plug or something in the oil galley.
Yeah.
but-
Well, what's his
Or in
face?
that
He
oil
sells that
passage.
Flex Seal tape.
We'll just get some plumber's putty and we'll be good.
Just slap that
Well,
Flex
we
Seal
would have
tape
had to
on
plug
there.
the hole because there wouldn't have been a rod on that journal, so we had to plug that oil hole. But if we would have done that, we could have ran that engine on
Yep.
7 cylinders. But
Well,
And probably still went 1120s.
I don't know what we would have
Oh,
run.
I know it. I felt it.
You felt it.
because it wasn't really locked up or anything. It really
No.
wasn't.
Nope.
No, the only thing that was locking it up is whenever the rod came down
And it
and
came
finally
down and
came down
caught that
stuck in
other
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have had to pull the head off, get the piston out of it, but we could have run it. And you know what? Back in the day, whenever, I don't know if you remember my NMCA street racing stuff back in the day, but there was guys that's what they would do. If they burn a piston or whatever, they just pull the head off, pull that connecting rod out, and I don't know how they plugged the rod, or an oil journal, but they would pull the piston out and run on 7 cylinders.
Okay. Send it.
Yep. Well, you know
I mean,
what? You're
you
there,
can't
and you
fix
come
it.
from out of town, you got to go.
Yeah,
Now,
you can't.
when you're gonna win? You're
Yep.
gonna try everything.
Well,
you got.
I mean, all you need is that guy to red light.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
you,
that's
you pull
true.
up, you pull up that light,
Yeah, 50-50 shot.
and if you staged, and it's kind of a D move, but if you stage a little bit later and wait, make that guy anticipate it, he's more likely going red light.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you do the burn down.
Yep.
You do the Bob Glidden, Warren Johnson thing.
Yep. You play their head games. I'm not there yet, but
No, but you're learning. You did good. You know what, son?
yeah,
you did great.
You impressed me.
Oh.
I was like, I
So
was
look
scared
at
too.
look at that car doing a wheel stand.
Right.
Well, it didn't do a wheel stand there,
No,
but it was
but-
pulling the wheels off.
yeah.
I think that was just photogenic. He was getting antsy on the trigger. And
Well,
taking
it
a
was
picture
it
of
was
so.
it was pulling the wheels a little bit
It
higher
was.
than that, but
It
not a
was
lot.
definitely because
Well,
it did have a lot of flex.
Once I found
Yeah,
the trans
car.
brake, that car will definitely lift the wheels.
Oh yeah, yep. But yeah, we're gonna get the heads fixed. We're gonna get that thing fixed. You know what? We're gonna have to put snow tires on, and do burnouts in the snow.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no, that car, I'm not kidding you, Dad. That car is a dream to drive. That thing, whenever, even launching it on the trans brake, it went back like this, and you can't tell the tires are coming up off the ground. It just feels like you're going back in the seat, and you're just shifting.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this
Perfect.
is freaking great. I mean, I loved it. The
was
first pass
natural.
I did, when I just baby launched it a little bit, I'm like, this car didn't do anything.
Like that wasn't exciting. And then when
And so then I got halfway down the track and I was like, well, I know that if anything stupid is going to happen, it's going to be down here because usually the tire, especially as fast as I was going, the tire wasn't standing up. It
Right.
was still fat. So I hammered it and it just went boom. And I was like, huh, all right.
Good. No, that's a good chassis under that car.
No, that car's, that's a 9-second car all day long.
Oh,
Easy
it-
9-second
it-
car all day long.
If you got the power, it'll run 850s and go straight.
It's just a beautiful driving car.
And you're right, Philip. It is a heavy car. That thing is.
yeah,
It-
if you lighten it up, I agree.
Yeah, it's 3,700-pound car. It's heavy.
Honest to God,
Like you said, windshields.
I think
Yeah, there's a lot of glass in that car.
Yeah,
a
there's
lot
a
of
lot of
steel
glass.
on that car.
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
think we build a motor for that. Let me race it, and we get the Pro Street car back. Let's put a twin turbo engine in that. You race that one.
Yeah.
You can be the new Arnie
He's
the
making
farmer.
money.
Actually, what I want to do is I want to get our YouTube channel up big enough where I can go buy a new GTO, like the 2006 GTO Pro Mod car.
Well, that too.
That way we can put that twin turbo engine in that. Ooh, that would be cool. So it would be a Pontiac body, late model, with a Pontiac engine.
Yeah.
And up to date Pontiac technology. The new Ram Air 5 head, the new twin turbos, the fuel injection, everything would be up to date.
Speaking of which, that one guy that has that red GTO Pro Mod Pro Stock car, He runs, I don't know, maybe 7s with it, maybe 8s. It's red. I don't know who owns it. He was at Pontiac Nationals every year with that same car. It's an 06 or an 05 GTO body style, but it's a...
Well, that's
it's
got a big Chevy in it, I think.
It probably... I don't know.
I don't think it has a
I know- I
Pontiac
think I know
engine
what
in
you're
it.
talking about.
Yeah, it was right by
that's
the right by the bathrooms. As you
Yeah.
walk it up
It
to the-
has-
I think it's got a big Chevy in
got
it.
And he
Yeah.
never has the
hood
bonnet.
off of it,
Yeah, he
yeah.
never has the hood off of it. But
He's
that
keeping that secret,
is a
yeah.
beautiful car, though.
But that's what I'm talking about. We'll get one of those and put our engine in it. And then what if we have the money, we can go play with Cletus.
Because
That would be cool.
That would be
Reach
cool.
out to
well, so
Cletus,
here's
go to
here's
his
another thing
track,
I think
make
that
a
we need to
weekend
do.
deal of it.
Right.
Like, all right, what's our Pontiac would do
Against
his
a
Chevy?
pro line Hemi engine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's Hemi.
No,
and
actually, he's a
Chevy.
Cletus. Or not Cletus, but
He's Chevy.
he's a Chevy, but he
A
has
GMC.
Sean Morrison engine.
Not what they just said whenever he went that 590. He said it was a pro line engine.
Yeah.
And a Hemi too.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
then maybe Morrison's engines in his.
Well,
El
Steve
Camino.
Morris.
Steve Morris, yes.
Yeah, Steve Morris did build an engine for him.
And that might be in the El Camino then.
But I don't,
I don't
even,
know who built
it's
his
not even
Camaro.
in the it's not even in the El Camino anymore. They
think-
kind of had a falling out, but they were real gentlemen about it, and they didn't really create a lot of waves. But
Well,
I don't know
Cletus-
what happened there.
Cletus he's smart enough to know that what business is, and that guy's not dumb.
No, right. Yeah.
Well,
he-
you don't go around bashing people and get ahead, so you just don't do that.
No, he definitely did it. And that run that he did the other day was a
Oh,
surprise.
did you watch that? Watch it in slow mo. That car, he has everything on that car perfect.
It's dialed in.
Oh yeah.
It's dialed
Because you watch that car launch to where it's at the top end of the track, that car
Well,
is
so-
on that track planted.
So the thing of it is, I don't know if you know this or not, but he hires a tuner for
Yes.
for the engine.
Yep.
He hires a tuner for the
Yep.
suspension.
Yep.
And he hires a crew
Yep.
to take that car. So basically, all he does is walk around in front of the camera, get in the car, race it, get back to the pits, and everybody else jumps on it, works
The
on
reason
it.
being is because when he went and did that race, he was at a race like 4 hours prior to that, racing the El Camino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
flew his own helicopter
To that race.
from one
Yeah.
racetrack to the other.
Yeah. So, yeah. Cletus has got big money. I don't think we're going to be able to compete with that guy.
No, he started early.
But I just watched this new kid on YouTube, and I can't think of his name. I'm gonna have to look it up. But anyways,
So Ted Fox says you need to do the Rockford turn. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
yeah, explain that. I've heard it, but I never know.
But what this kid did was he took what we want to do, like with the Pontiac 350. He went out and bought like a junkyard car.
Mm-hmm.
Car was like $1,500.
Right.
He put a different engine tranny in it and 4 9-inch, and they did drag week. And it was just guys like us,
Right.
his friends,
Right.
and his dad. And they all put $10 in because that's all he had left over from
Right.
building the cars. They all threw $10 into a pot, which ended up being like $40. And they said, whoever wins drag week with the fastest time and who makes it to the end wins this pot.
Okay.
And 3 of them were already out by like the 3rd week. Or the
Drag week is
third
grueling.
race.
But that would be kind of cool. I mean, find something, bring it back from the dead a little bit,
Well,
you know, and then see what it does.
well,
Like,
so
you
there's a
wanna
lot of
burn it.
things we can do. The thing, I just don't know what the audience is looking for. I want to grow our channel.
We
this
need
year.
to have the video camera interface 24/7. And we
Well,
don't do that.
We got to do more videos. We got to do more shorts.
And we need to do videos where, you know what? This is what we're not good at, people. My dad and I were very, very, very bad at when something goes bad, we get angry.
But that's
And-
not a bad thing because that makes good TV.
But
Look at the tunnels.
I
You
know.
the chopper guys.
I know.
You know
Yeah.
what? Whenever we start slamming shit around and I start yelling at you,
I think we can make a launcher with
But
the problem is when you got 8 personalities, it gets ugly.
but we don't like the camera interface.
Yeah.
It just adds more fuel to our fire. That's
have
like putting
to record
nitromethane into us.
Right, exactly. That's a good way to look at it.
So
Yeah, we
so
do get a little
we
ugly.
shy away from the camera. We need to videotape more of the crap that we do.
Yeah.
But
If you guys would have seen the stuff that happened in my shop, it would have. We had perfect TV video
20 years ago.
We just didn't do it.
Yep.
I mean, we had all kinds of stuff.
Well, it was
going
before
on.
YouTube.
Yeah, it was way before YouTube. And you know what? When Uncle Paul had the wrong ball on the hitch when we're loading his race car.
Yep.
Was you there that day?
Nope.
That's a fun situation.
Oh boy, because we're loading this car in a gravel driveway, so he pulls up to the trailer, and the ramps are fairly steep. So he pulls up to the trailer, and the car's just spinning the tires. And it was his car that we were taking to the racetrack. We were going to Dragway 42.
Street radials, more likely.
Yeah, it was a DOT radial car. And it was only a low 12-second car. So anyhow, we're trying to load it on the trailer. It's an open trailer. And his Uncle Paul, my brother Paul,
Jamie's going to fill in for this one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, look at you go. So anyhow, Paul grabbed the wrong hitch receiver and didn't realize that the ball size was different for the trailer we were using. So anyhow, we're loading this his car up on the trailer, and it wouldn't go up on because we're in a gravel driveway. You got up to it and tried to drive it up on, just spun the wheels. So I told him, I said, back up and get a little speed, run it up on the ramps. Well, you guys can probably guess what happened next. So he hits those ramps at about, I don't know, maybe 7-8 mile an hour. I don't know what it was. It wasn't real fast, but fast enough that it came off the hitch, off the ball on the trailer, or for the trailer. It
Came off the receiver.
And I'm standing on the tongue because I'm trying to guide him on the trailer. So I'm standing on the tongue of the trailer. We had power lines at my shop that were maybe, I don't know,
20 feet.
20 feet, somewhere around there. Anyhow, I could have grabbed the power lines when he launched me in the air. He tells the story way better than I do because he watched it. I experienced it. So what happened was I landed back on the trailer hitch.
It's all right. It's still good.
Is it?
Back on the trailer V. But the problem was the trailer's up off the hitch now. And I'm afraid it's going to screw up the tailgate on his truck. Daggone, it's cold. I can't even talk. Anyway, and so I jump off of the tongue of the trailer and grab it and hold it up while he pulls the car up because it's going to ding up his tailgate on his truck.
Which would not have been the first time.
But you know what? That would have made great video for YouTube.
Or the time that you were working on your Grand Prix by yourself and you had the bump button on
under
the front,
the hood.
and he had the car in reverse, and he bumped it, and the car tried to go through the side of the building.
Yeah. No. What happened was I started the engine. I had dual quads on it, 2 Dominators. And whenever it fired, it was in gear, and I didn't realize it was in gear. And I didn't have a neutral safety switch on it for under the hood. Obviously, I had it on the shifter, but not under the hood. And that thing fired. And when it did, it was in reverse. And it shot backwards into the side of the shop. And it crushed a Snap-on toolbox.
Yeah.
I just closed the doors and went home.
Ouch. Yeah, I would too after
It also
that.
crushed the bumper on an 87 Grand Prix.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a bad day. And then I had another time when I was checking timing on an engine, and I'm not going to mention brand names because I don't want to do that. But the thing of it is, a very well-known water pump. I got my arm in the engine bay because we're checking RPM timing at like 3,000 RPM because I always check total timing. I don't do initial timing. And I got my timing light down there, and the freaking fan and pulley came off this water pump because it didn't have the press fit right. Ooh. And I mean, it nicked my arm. It didn't hit my arm, but if it would have hit my arm, it would have taken my arm off.
It woke you up, though.
Oh, that was another night. I just closed the door and went home. It tore up the radiator. It tore up the radiator shroud. I mean, it destroyed everything under the hood.
And he was pissed off because it destroyed his car. Not the fact that his arm almost got taken off. It's because it tore up the radiator and it pissed him off.
Well, that was expensive. So, yeah, I've experienced some things through my lifetime. I can tell you that.
Right. Yeah, that would be scary.
Johnston Fab, long overdue. What's that all about?
Oh, that's...
Man,
I got
Oh, yeah. Know what? We need to have Jaime in the picture more often.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now my hair's done, I'm good. It was before I went to look.
all right, Ted. Sounds good, buddy. You know what? Rick Undersay got a hold of me, and we might do something with one of his 301s. So it'll be a fun thing that we're going to do with that too. But thanks for coming tonight. I don't even know what time it is. Did we go
It's
past our hour?
7:30. Yeah, we're definitely.
Oh yeah, we're way past.
Yeah, get a video of it and share it. We'll
A video
use
of
it.
what?
Yeah, he said we're gonna do a boost test on the OG Mule 301 tonight. Go
Okay,
ahead, get a
good.
video.
Yeah, do that, Ted,
We'll
please.
share it next
So
week.
he's down in Texas, I think, is
It's
where.
warm down there.
Yeah, and they're like 2 hours behind us. So
Ah.
right now it's only like 5:30 down there.
Damn.
So.
All right, yeah, get
Yeah.
a video of that.
For sure, Ted. And we need to hook up. We got to get our channels together. I know that you're doing your thing, and we got to. That's another way we can grow. So let's do that.
Yeah, we share each other's content. We
Yes, absolutely. And for sure, we're going to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things we can do. I think that we're going to start off stupid, and we're going to do it cheap, and then as we get more viewers and we start making more money with our channel. Right now, our channel don't make nothing. I mean, it literally makes nothing. It doesn't even pay for the equipment. So we need to get to the next level so that we can get to that, so we can start having more fun.
They said the more comments, more shares, the more likes, and the more views. I mean, the views are not as much, but the more comments, I guess now YouTube's really starting to, like, once we make a video out there,
Yeah.
they comment it more, you get more.
They share it more.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and then it's like, ooh, this guy watched it. They shared this. This is kind of cool. It's something explosion happened, you know?
Right.
They shared. So that's what we need to do.
So if we start blowing shit up, then we might get more views.
Right.
You know, maybe my
And-
son's right. I don't know.
And even at that, if you,
You
and-
got to not be scared to blow stuff up.
So you know
But-
what we're gonna do is I got a great idea for him. You know what? Pontiac was an Indian chief, right? So we're gonna get him some chaps. We're gonna get him a vest with some fringe on it. We're gonna get him a headset, and we're gonna paint him all up and make him pretty.
I'm ready.
Okay, and then you can go out there and you can flag me whenever I do a burnout.
All right.
All right.
I'll go, oh!
You do whatever you got to do to give views. Just make sure you're wearing underwear. Well, or at least a G-string.
Next thing you know, you'll be shooting
No, I'm going,
candles out of
I'm going full
Wait a minute,
Indian,
that's
now
too
all
much.
natural.
Oh boy.
You're
Well,
going to see some white cheeks.
Oh boy.
we'll
Make
make
sure to
sure it
shave your
gets-
butt.
We'll make sure you get some tanning time.
SG Performance is doing a boost test on the OG Mule 301.
Yeah, they're
They're
getting ready to
saying
do
so.
right now. So
That's
hopefully
awesome.
he'll share that
Video.
with us next week.
And
Yep.
we can post it. The more we share each other's content, we get more.
Yep. We can grow our channel and his
So-
channel too. So
All right.
Well, we'll do a supersize Watchers rides next week.
Yeah.
we didn't get to
okay,
that.
because we didn't get to do that tonight.
Yes.
so,
Yeah, we skipped
yeah.
2 weeks, so
Yep. And you
get
know
on
what?
it.
We're starting to lose guys. I think they're tired of all our banner. So
it's cold here, so sorry guys. It's hard to do some fun shit.
yeah, we might still do some fun shit. You know what? I'm not adverse to cold.
Eh.
We'll just buy a gallon of nitromethane, dump it on the ground, burn it, and stand around it.
Well, I mean, I'll do a burnout on
Do
the
an
Harley.
Indian dance.
Yeah.
I seen 3 Harleys out today. I seen one coming out of Canal Fulton today.
Really? Well, you know
Crazy.
what? My best friend, he rode his motorcycle year round. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. He didn't have a day he didn't ride his bike.
I mean, 45 is my cutoff.
His dad used to drive or ride his bike in the snow on ice.
I watch people do it, and it's crazy. Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
wouldn't do that, but his dad did it.
I'll do it on a dirt bike. But
So, but yeah. But so, you know what? We did pretty good. We had like 116 views tonight, and we got 30 people on right now, it looks like.
Yep.
So we're doing good.
Gearhead, don't tempt him, because you know what? He'll do it.
What is he tempting him to do?
Assless
Assless
chaps.
Yeah.
No need to ask. I didn't know there was any other kind of chaps.
Oh boy. Did you hear that, Jaime?
Wow.
That is crazy.
Friday night, here we go.
Yep.
So you know what? The other thing is too. Maybe what we need to do is start doing more lives. We could do 2 a week or something. So we can get more people to come on.
Even if it's shorter.
Because look what just
put-
happened. I mean, you know what? It's late, so people. Maybe we need changes to later. I don't know.
Later.
We-
God. How much later do you want to go?
Well, we just jumped up like 16 views.
Well, the only way we're gonna do later is we're gonna change it to Friday nights for winter.
Maybe.
Between 7 and 9.
Well, Jamie,
7 and 9.
put the coffee up.
Maybe we do a custom, like a Friday night show.
Now that I
Friday
can
night's
do.
date night for me and the wife.
Or
so-
But night.
But we could do it after date.
Yeah,
I could go to dinner with the wife and then we can come out here.
Yeah, have a little drinks
Old
and
man,
come out.
old man Rand wants to know what your schedule's looking like.
What, 4?
4, yeah.
I wonder if that's Ron. It's supposed to be Ron. Old man Rand.
Oh, he ran.
I don't know, but you know what? I didn't get a chance today to get hold of Pete Woodruff because I want to try to get all our customers together in the pits at Norwalk next year, and I gotta find out what I gotta do to make that happen. So,
Yep, if we had the bias section.
well, I'll have to sponsor the event, and that's okay. I just don't know what Pete needs me to do, so I gotta find that out. So,
The reluctant gearhead.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what? There's nothing better than seeing an all-white Indian running around with his ass hanging.
And I am white as white can get.
Yeah, because Indians are dark.
Yep, I'm not.
He's not. He's got Irish in him.
I am Irish
and
as Irish
Scottish.
can be.
Right.
I'm Snow White.
Oh yeah, his ancestors live in a cave.
At
Yep.
least you're not German.
Yeah.
He stays out of my pool. Just say that. And once a year.
Right?
Yep. He burns under the lights over here.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why they're pointing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Not pointing at him, they're
Nope.
pointing up.
Yeah, I'd be glowing.
He'd be burned tomorrow. So we have any questions we got to answer before we go?
Looked in gearhead. What did you think about the 670 heads?
Those are awesome heads. But you know what? The thing of it is, it's got a closed chamber on it. I really like the head. I just don't like the closed chamber. And but part of the reason why that head flows so well is because of the closed chamber. But again, if you were with us earlier in the show, flow numbers don't mean everything. So you can take a 670 head and you can make it perform really, really well. A closed chamber head requires a lot more timing than an open chamber with a good swirl base.
So the key is swirl.
Yes.
Just like what you give to the weaker kids in your middle school. Swirlies.
When you dip their head in a toilet.
Yeah. You just flush it and give them a new hairstyle.
Or rim job.
I don't give rim jobs.
Yep. So yeah, he said the same thing I just said. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that's good stuff. You know what? Look at our views climbing. I don't get it. You know what? We're trying to get out of here, and all of a sudden we're getting all
I think
kinds
it's
of
the
views.
time.
I think it is too.
Because
So maybe what we should do is from 7 to 8 instead of 6 to 7. The only thing is, it's a long ass haul for me to go home from here.
Yeah, I know. That's
it's
why
45 minutes.
That's why I whenever we were going out to the shop, I'm like, God, by the time I get out there at 9 o'clock, I get home at 10.
All right.
Right,
I asked
exactly.
the man, he said, you going to try to get home a little early?
Yeah. So if we start later, we're going to get home later, which I'm not adverse to. I don't care.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
whatever we
but
got to do.
summer nights wouldn't be too bad.
No, summer nights aren't
but it's
horrible, but-
winter's hard for us.
Well, the
It's
only
so
thing is
depressing.
summer, if we're going to stay here late, then we're going to work on the car.
Yeah, that's
We
a
need
good idea, though.
Yeah,
I mean, what we need to do is
we can do it in the wintertime. You know what? Well, I'm going to get the heads
Carson
done.
right here.
Yep. We're going to get the heads done, and we're going to get back together. We'll set the cameras up over there, and we'll all put it together.
I think we drank enough.
I just found us a new wrench girl. Wrench girl.
No, see this door right here?
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey, you want that hair? You want that hair did more than?
Yeah.
So you guys haven't met my new employee Peyton yet, but she's a girl and she loves this stuff. So I'll bring her out here and she can help us wrench.
There you go.
Yep.
Great. Now we get shut up by another girl.
No, Peyton's awesome. So she's wet sand. You know what? I shared a video of her wet sand and Challenger. So
Yeah, they said
And
West
she's got
Coast.
pink hair, so you know.
yeah, she does. She's like Jamie.
Oh shit! So
Great.
this is her. This is her.
Now that's what I need.
It would be her
Thing.
sister from another mister. Yep.
Oh shit! Hey, better get that slushy
Or
maker.
I'll call you.
You
Great.
get the slushy machine going. You're right. We need to do that.
Yeah,
I need
would-
that.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I think what we need to do, we start getting wrenching.
So
The more
yep.
wrenching we do, I think we
Bring
get more
Candy
views.
over so she and I can point fingers and bark orders.
Honestly, she would actually enjoy that because right now she needs a
A
relief.
DCI after hours sounds naughty. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you know what?
Maybe we should do a
are gonna
special
get
like that.
dirty. We're gonna get dirty. So yeah, let's do it.
Maybe one
I'll see
boring
it.
weekend we don't have anything planned. We say screw it.
That's
Either
it.
after day
Let's
night
do a
or
24-hour one. Remember when we
shit.
used to do that? No, we
Yeah.
used to
Wait a
do
minute.
that all
what
the
are you
time.
taking?
Yeah.
So I know that's
Yeah, so no, you know what? Whenever we go to the racetrack, we would spend like 2 days because I had to wait till the last freaking minute because I'm so busy with customer stuff. We would stay up 2 days getting our car ready to go to the racetrack. Literally stay up 2 days.
Yeah, that's how it works. So
So
we'll be sleeping on the floorboards.
And then as we're driving, as we're driving to the track, we go, "Did you tighten this?" I don't freaking remember.
yeah, we were dead ass tired.
right?
And probably half drunk. So, all right, guys. Well, you know what? We got to sign off.
Yeah,
Thank you all for coming tonight. And we apologize again for not being here last week. But it's looking like, from what I'm seeing right now off of our data coming
It
in,
jumped up.
yeah, we're going to have to start later and go later because we're getting more viewers at this time of night. Probably because everybody's getting home from work and doing their thing, and then after they get done putting the kids down or getting them baths
They're
or
enjoying
whatever,
it,
yeah. So they get to relax. So we're going to
Well-
probably have to start a little later.
What time's your date night end?
Usually I try to take
10
my
o'clock.
wife. No, I try to get her to. I try to get her to dinner
Brandon's
like around
sleeping.
6:30, and then
So 7:30 to
Bring her.
9:30.
She can.
Yep,
She can
7.
help the ladies out.
so I can get out here by 8 o'clock. You guys can start without
My
me.
mom's a very old lady. She'd be sleeping on the couch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Your mom is not an old lady. She's the same age as I am.
Upstairs in my dad's recliner, chillax.
Yep, should be.
Yeah,
should be
she might
passed
do
out.
that. You might be right.
My mom's not a very late person.
No, well, no, she is. She's up
Here's-
all damn night. She's a vampire.
Yeah, she doesn't sleep. Yeah.
She is a vampire.
No, that would be fun. Maybe we do a special.
So yeah,
Maybe we'll do a Christmas special.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I don't know if we're gonna do New Year's at the shop this year. So maybe we'll do a New Year's special.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Do a small New Year's special on.
I'll try to get the heads done, and then we can get the engine together.
I can smoke some food and.
And some doobies.
Okay.
No, we're not doing doobies.
Well,
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, that makes me brain dead.
That makes me more funny.
No, it doesn't.
What? I think I'm hilarious.
Yeah, that's the problem. You think? All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You know
thanks.
what? We're getting a lot of guys on right now, so we're gonna have to definitely
catch up.
move this. Yeah,
And
and we'll do
a
that.
we'll do a special, and I like the idea. I really do.
Yep.
So
Well, it'll work out better probably for everybody. The only problem is my son's an early riser. He goes to
I'm the
his
same
bedtime's
way.
like a half hour ago.
no, I'm the same way. Lately I'm in bed by 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we've been good. It's been about 9 o'clock for us too.
I smoke turkeys, not tires. I want to smoke some tires. We can. How about this? I'll smoke the turkey if they smoke the tires.
that's what we'll do. We're gonna do that.
Let's do it. That's a good idea. Let's call it
So, you
smoking
know what? So
turkey
you
and
guys-
tire event.
So you guys that hang with us so far, one of the things I am a finisher. I hate not finishing a project. So it drives me crazy to start a new project if I don't have an old one finished. And my old one that is not finished yet is my Ram Air 4 455 that we had in the car. And the reason it isn't finished is because we didn't get a chance to really dial that thing in. I really honestly believe that we can get real close to a 9-second pass out of that factory iron head on pump gas. I really do believe that.
Mm-hmm.
The only way we're going to find out is I got to finish that project. And because we launched a rod out of the engine, that project ended at that point in time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that engine all back together. And next year we're going to run it, as painful as that is, because I want to get a Ram Air 5 engine in the car. I have to do what I got to do because I'm me. I can't help it. I got to learn. I got to know. I got to finish. I can't do that.
No, I get it.
And, you know, a lot of people are starters. Some people are finishers. I'm a finisher. I like to start projects. Don't get me wrong, but I like to finish.
And some people are fluffers.
Yeah. And they get the project started.
And
That's what a fluffer does.
Well, sometimes they finish.
Yeah. Well,
Not by choice.
Yes.
American Pie.
Possibility.
American Pie.
We just keep gaining viewers. The more we're on, the longer.
No, right.
Yeah. So, and that's cool. You know what? Thank you guys for showing up. But we're going to move our time. We're going to have to, it looks like, because we're getting more people on right now than we do earlier. So
We should do a Thanksgiving quick, like, fast special. Do like I like that smoked turkey tires.
let's do something like that.
I like it.
We
Let's
can do the holiday seasons.
Yes.
We missed Halloween, but now we can do Thanksgiving. We can do Christmas. We can do New Year's. We got Valentine's Day coming up.
Care about Valentine's Day.
Are you kidding? We were born because of Valentine's Day.
We can make heart smoked.
Are you kidding me?
Burnouts.
Nothing brings people closer than the smell of burnt rubber.
Yeah, we're gonna do heart-shaped burnouts.
That's what Walt says.
Heart-shaped burnouts on the front. On the front.
I don't know what's watching tonight, but yeah, that's what he always says. You never met my buddy Walt yet. You know what?
You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have him on the show.
We should have him on the show. You're right.
Walt's a hoot.
Yeah, Walt's funny.
Instead of people's rides, you can do ugly Christmas sweaters. I like
There
that.
you go.
Wait
We'll
a minute.
do
Let's
that.
see how ugly we can dress the cars up.
Well, you know what? Jaime can make you an ugly sweater
Yeah.
or an ugly T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yep. Ugly T-shirt.
Yep. So let's do that. That'd be fun.
So in other words, you just need a plain white shirt.
Wow.
A wife,
Jokes.
a wife beater.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh.
I think you need another shot. Your jokes aren't sticking, babe.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You're sleeping on a couch.
Yeah.
You know I'm wittier than you.
The joke's gonna stick. All right.
Great this is Halloween costumes? Oh, Philip. Oh.
Someone's got jokes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Phil. All right, guys.
All
we
right,
gotta
everybody.
go.
Thanks for
We
hanging
do
with
have
us.
to go.
Stay
Thank you for
safe.
coming. Yep.
See
Good night,
y'all
all.
next week.